Welcome to the Mind of Psychic, where we talk music, addiction, comedy, culture. If you like this content, please leave feedback and subscribe. Let's get into it. On this episode, I want to talk hobbies. When are we too old to hang up hobbies? Is there an age limit? Is there an age where we just have to say, I'm done with this. I can't do it, and move to something different? Me, I think if that hobby, if you enjoy it and you have the ability to do it, such as sports, golf brings the most important hobby to my brain when you think about age. And it's not so much about the age thing. It is, when should you forgo something that you love? I mean, it's kind of difficult. Let's just stay on the golfing hobby for a second. If it becomes intrusive on your body and you're unable and no longer enjoying that activity, should that be the time that you give it up? Should that be, even though you love it, would it be in your best interest, your best health, to give that up because it's so rough on your body? Now, there's different ways we can look at this. Many people say age is a number, but factually, age does come into play for a lot of things. Mainly sports and activities, walking, tennis, fencing, yoga, many different activities. Now, I think you should never give up on a particular hobby or something that you enjoy, unless it's detrimental to your health. But if it's not, I say keep on doing it. And that's the whole age thing that I think a lot of us, especially when we get older, do we continue doing this? It's definitely a question we need to ask ourselves. But I don't anticipate most of us, if we love flag football, are going to be doing that at 85, doing it at 85. I could be wrong, because most of the time I am wrong, but I doubt there's many 85-year-olds playing tag football or even tackle football. Because you need to be very active, very in shape. And as you get older, your bones tend to get weaker. So you can't really do the same things physically that you were able to do in your 20s and your 30s. Now, I'm taking that to an extreme, but many people love to play pickup ball, basketball. Now, can you continue to do that throughout your 70s and 80s? Physically, if you're able to, go for it. But what I'm getting at is there an age where you should just hang up that hobby that you love? It's a difficult question if you actually think about it, because it's not so cut and dry. Let's also take chess. That is a hobby. You need your brain to do that activity. Same with checkers, same with crosswords. That's more of an intellectual hobby that you could do for a lot longer, provided you have your faculties. So those are like the two different types of hobbies that affect your body differently. And are you able to do those, and or should you continue? They don't cause harm in a way that normal things cause harm. They're there for your benefit. You're supposed to love, and you do love, because you wouldn't be doing these activities. And I mean, let's say with the sports activity, I mean, that's good all around. You're getting your exercise, you enjoy something. It's not a burden for you to do. But there also comes a time when your body, it just can't do that forceful exercise anymore. The amount of strain some of those activities do are not to one's benefit after a while. I mean, when you're 20 and you're out on the golf course, you could do 36 holes and then go for another 36. And you could do it in a span of a whole day. Yes, you're paying super fast, but you can do it. I don't think when you're 70, you are playing that many holes. Not saying you can't. It's just your body is telling you, like, unless you do it on a daily basis, or you do it so often that you're used to it. And these are just things I think of. And when I have discussions with my friends, I like to get their input on things. Me, I really don't think, unless it's harmful to your body, should you give up your hobby, something you truly love. Because you do it for enjoyment. You do it because you love it. You do it because it helps you mentally, and it's something that intuitively you need to do. Now, you can also transition to different hobbies. Let's say physically you're unable to do a particular sport. Transition to something that you can do, which you enjoy, maybe not to the point of, let's say, you have two bad hips and you can't play golf anymore like you used to, but you read, you go out with friends, you take on different adventures. And that's what's important, honestly. That's what's important, is happiness. And that's what's going to make the hobby for you to enjoy. It's not about the intrinsic, just you need to do something. It's about the actual feeling of why you do it. Now, if you're able to, again, if you're able to play whatever sport you can to your dying day, awesome. Also, I wanted to bring something else in. A hobby that you truly love, but you're just not that good at, but you love it. Should you keep on working at that till you're proficient in it? Or should you try to find something that you can become proficient in, but you don't love as much? That's another question of when is the time you should hang up said activity? Why do we do the things we do? Because we enjoy them. Or we need to get our frustration or our anxiety or something out, and we use a alternative, hopefully a positive, healthy alternative in a hobby. You can have bad hobbies too. You can definitely have bad hobbies, especially if you're in addiction. Like drinking every day could be your hobby. Is it a good hobby? Probably not. So try to find hobbies that you enjoy, that it's not a nuisance to you, because doing something that you enjoy really helps all around. And being happy with your hobbies, with how you structure your day, definitely you should, if you can, at least once a week, spend time doing your hobby. If you don't know what kind of hobby you want, or you're thinking about a different hobby, Google's your best friend. Even ask your friends, hey, what's your hobby? A lot of them, especially at this age, they have kids, they have families. Sometimes it's hard to have and complete and enjoy your hobbies at particular ages, because you've got life. You've got your entire life that you have to deal with, between your career, so on and so forth. But a hobby too could be reading. If you love to read, that gets your mind out of the everyday minutia of work, of negativity in life. So always keep that in mind too, that the simplest thing that you enjoy is a hobby. And there is no age limit on when someone should stop a hobby. Even if you're not good at a hobby, but you enjoy it, continue to do it. I know me, I love golf. I suck at it, but I love it. And even though I haven't played in like 5 years because of other things, it's something that I've always enjoyed. It gets my mind focused on certain things. And what I've even learned recently is the enjoyment of talking to a microphone, doing this pod. Maybe one day it can be a second career, doing voiceover, something like that. A hobby could also turn into a money-making venture, which doing something that you absolutely love and you get paid for, that's a whole nother thing that not many people can do. But with those type of hobbies, it's a job in itself. Keep the hobby as a fun, interactive love of something you want to do. Don't ever make it feel like you have to do it and it's a nuisance. Make sure that you love it, that you enjoy it. That's the whole part of it. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be exciting. You're supposed to really, really just enjoy it. So whatever hobby you want to do, enjoy it, have fun, get memories, enjoy it with friends, and you're never too old to do what you love. I'm out.
Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe and leave a comment. You can hear me on all major platforms and socials under the Mind of Psychic podcast. See you next time.